Alright, so I'm playing some Need for Speed Most Wanted, the remake. I really just started this, so I'm going to kind of just cruise around the city a little bit to get an idea of what it looks like. I'm not in any kind of hurry, so just going to pretty much end up going right back to where I came. I played pretty much through the prologue. I don't really know if this fits in with the way that the original worked. I love the original because you had, they called it the blacklist, and you had to earn enough, I think reputation it was, in order to, I'm hitting everything, but you had to earn enough reputation in order to challenge the next driver, and then when you beat him, you got his car. So, that was one of the earlier games that had cops chasing you, which was a lot of fun. And it was, I think it was a launch title for the 360. It had already been out on, I believe it came out on, yeah, it came out on previous generation consoles. So you pretty much got the PC port, and it was a great game. You know, most people just went out and bought Project Gotham Racing 3, which was a great game as well. But I think Need for Speed Most Wanted, in terms of the campaign, I think I had more fun with it than I did Project Gotham 3. Project Gotham 3, you know, Bizarre Creations, they do a great job with multiplayer. But, so differences, it's been a long time. Like I said, just gotten into this a little bit, so I haven't played Need for Speed Most Wanted really since 2005 when it came out. At least, if I'm remembering correctly, I believe it was a launch title. And this is, it doesn't look anything like the original, obviously, which had, basically Need for Speed Most Wanted was the 300 of video games. It had a complete bronze look. And this is mostly city stuff. This kind of reminds me of Burnout Paradise, if I'm being honest. It's a lot of city stuff. We'll see if I get out of this city or not. See if we drive into the countryside. Like I said, I played this, I think, 8 minutes, so I have not played it very much. I'm still getting used to the cars. It has a kind of a Burnout look, but it definitely has a Need for Speed feel. I am remembering at least a little. Ooh, there's the cops, and now they're after me. So one of the cool things about, one of the cool / annoying things about Need for Speed Most Wanted is you had these, you had interactive elements in the scenery, the original, of course, where, like there was a donut shop and you could knock the donut loose and hit the cop car. This guy's right behind me. Ah, that's just bad luck right there. And now the cops are right here. I don't know what happens. Ah, a nice back windshield getting busted out. He's about to ram me or something. So I'll just spin him out instead. I didn't really plan. I was going to slow down and let him try to go by me, but it looks like I might be able to get out of this now. So that worked out pretty well. That looks like we might be going to... It looks like... Oh, my God! I was trying to look in the distance to see where we were heading. And I don't think... Yeah, I got it. Oh, my God. Well, there's another cop car coming. Oh, wow, and that one's coming for me, too. I do not know why. I guess even though the little circle disappeared, I guess they were still after me, so that's probably why. So we'll see if I can, given my limited abilities with driving games, it's been a long time. The last driving game I played, God, it was like Dirt 3. It's been a long time. And if you don't play a lot of racing games, this is kind of how you end up driving. It takes a lot. And these are very narrow roads, I've noticed. Like I said, I haven't been playing long, but these are some really narrow roads. I don't know if that was intentional. They feel very narrow. I think I'm going back the same way I came. Every time you see me hit a wall for no reason, it's not because I had a seizure, it's because I'm looking at the mini-map. Or because I am just horrible. BioWare billboard. Looks like that's, you know, it looks like you're supposed to, let me drive through that. Oh, hang on. So, I guess, let's see, how does this work? So the way you unlock cars is you just find them parked over on the side of the road, like I just did with this Ford Focus. Let's see if I can hit this billboard. Yes, so we have, I don't know what I got out of that. It didn't say anything. But I know with Burnout Paradise, if you hit all the billboards, you unlock the car. So I assume it's probably something. Oh, security gate. So they've got the gate crashes as well, which is something they had in Burnout Paradise. I'm recording with Fraps. You can see bottom right-hand corner. I think you can see that. My frame rate So it's teetering between, right now it's down at 50. It was hitting a pretty good 60. This is a pretty demanding game. I'm actually surprised by that. Typically, these games don't, it's a good-looking game, but you wouldn't expect it to be real CPU heavy. But there's some pretty high-resolution textures. The geometries aren't real complex. The lighting is pretty basic. I don't see anything really complex. So I'm a little bit surprised it's not maintaining 60 frames per second smoothly. Another thing is, I cannot get this thing to go full screen. I set it to 720p, or 1280 by 720, so that I could record it in fraps, because I didn't want to do 1920 by 1080 because the files would just be mammoth. Although it's really that would be more for just trying to consume a little disk space, since I am saving these videos to a 250 gig solid state drive. And obviously, making the MP4s, which I upload to YouTube, would take forever. And I'm doing a lot of videos because I'm kind of back cataloging some stuff. So I'm not going to do some really high quality stuff until new games come out. And I lost my train of thought because I just sort of got hypnotized by some. Now, see, these trees, kind of the fall trees. That's kind of what you'd expect from Need for Speed Most Wanted. So this looks like a cash-in more than anything else. It's EA saying, look, you guys make great racing games by you guys. I'm saying Criterion. Need for Speed is a very, very liked franchise. People love Need for Speed. Realistically, we sell more copies than Burnout, so let's just stop making Burnout games and let's make these. Burnout wasn't a perfect game, and if we're being honest, what made Burnout great was crash mode. So I don't really have I shouldn't have let off the gas there. I had a speed camera. I don't really have a problem. Let me go over here and hit this wrench, see what this is about. Typically my cars, get some tires, my car's color changes. I guess it repairs it and just gives you a random color, which I guess is kind of cool. But look, what made Burnout great? It was crash mode. They didn't have it in Burnout Paradise, so are we really missing anything? I think the handling in Need for Speed games, once you get acclimated to it, I really enjoy it. I like it more than Burnout. Burnout is too damn fast. It's ridiculous. Burnout Paradise, I gotta tell you, man, I guarantee this game's better than Burnout Paradise, because as cool as free burning was and doing the co-op challenges in Burnout Paradise was, that game, I guarantee there's something up here to do. There's a gate crash right there. Probably needed more speed there. I'll try it again. Maybe a Ford Focus isn't the right car, but I didn't have much speed. I am not skilled enough to hit this turn, and let me see if I can get a little Burt Reynolds right there. Maybe I can get over here. It's like I said, and I am just not skilled enough right now to do a good turn and maintain my speed. I ought to be able to do it right there. There we go. Okay. It keeps saying Visceral Games. I guess they're just advertising all the EA studios. I think Visceral, they make Dead... Oh, hang on, here's another car. Let me go ahead and grab this. They make Dead Space, I believe. So that's pretty cool. A Jaguar, this is going to be a pretty fast car, I would imagine. I don't know anything about cars, but I believe Jags are pretty fast, so we'll see. Definitely faster than that Ford Focus, and ultimately, if I'm going to do a race, I don't want to do it in a Jaguar. I want to show you how the, now you notice, where did it say it? I saw near miss. Let's see if I can get a near miss right here. No, not on a turn. Anyways, forget it. Let me go back to that. Got the D-pad, using the Xbox 360 controller. So let me change my car. So you see, here's the three cars I have. I started off with that Porsche. So let me switch back to that Ford Focus. Let's jump in the car. One thing Burnout never got, they never got licensed cars. And that's probably, there's a, that's interesting. I wonder, I wonder if on the Xbox 360 version that might show a gamer pick or something right there where it's got that wanted. So I guess, yeah, that's if I'm, oh, here's another Smash. Okay, let me take a look over here, because there's something on the other side. It looks like it's just a straight jump. And then I'll go do a race, kind of show you how the races work. Oh. In, the 10 or 15 minutes I played this game, I would say that handbrake and try to, because there may still be something over here. I would say that this is a fun game, but it's a very typical game. It's not really, I think, for me personally, one of the genres that I'm really excited about in the next generation are racing games, because racing games look pretty damn good, but I mean, we haven't seen any advances in gameplay. We really haven't. We saw advances this last generation. I think Burnout Paradise was a very cool jump in social gaming. We really haven't had anything like that since then, even with Criterion, because of this autolog stuff, which autolog's fine, but it's sort of it's not real time stuff. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm going in circles here. I think there's a billboard smash over there, so I'm going to go around and get that. But I feel like we're kind of in, I'm going to say a really bad